Alright guys, I should have made this video a while back. I was having a hard time. We own a bounce house business, and I was looking online how people roll up their bounce houses. I seen a guy using a dolly or two-wheeler, whatever you want to call it, with a winch on it. And I thought to myself, I can make that. So I did. So I'm gonna go out here to the garage and show you what I made. I bought a battery for it today, and I'm gonna hook it up. We're gonna try it out. Let's head out here and take a look at it. Also, once again, guys, if you see the camera shaking, I have Parkinson's, so I try to control it as much as possible. Just got done cruising the car, an old hot rod, gasser. But there's my dolly I made. It's pulled out here to the. Let me come in from the other side. Things are kind of a mess because like I said, we had the hot rod out today, driving it around, so I could. It's February 2nd, 2020, Super Bowl Sunday, and decided to get this thing out and take it for a cruise. I'm gonna dig this dolly out. Let's see here. I wasn't expecting to do this today, but it needs to get done. All right. I pulled out here the light so we can see it. All right. I'll give you a tour of it here in a second. Making sure I don't scratch my car. There we go, now we made it. Alright. This is it. It's just a dolly I got from Harbor Freight. I bought a winch for it at Harbor Freight. The winch plate. I made brackets, welded them on there. Made a battery tray. I made a roller at the top. Got the cable here will come up through it and over the top, so it'll stand them up so you can carry them on the dolly. This is I'm gonna wire up the battery here in a second. That's what I'm gonna do now. I know it works. I used the battery from my drill when I first built it to try it out, but I got a gig, a couple bounce houses to set up next weekend, and I wanted to go out there and get a battery today, so I got it all ready. So let me set this camera up so you guys can watch. I'm going to hook that battery up. I got to change a couple terminals, make them big enough to hold the. I got to change the terminals so they'll fit on the battery post. Let me try to set this camera up so you guys can see. I'm trying, guys. I'm not a professional at this. I'm a professional truck driver. I'm not a professional camera operator. All right, that ought to work. All right, let me get the battery. Anyway, this chain you see here, the guy seen on TV used a strap to strap it to the ground, so it kept the dolly from moving forward when he was using the winch to pull the strap over the top. I just welded a piece of chain on there and put a quick clip on it so I can put a stake in the ground right here behind it, and it'll stick it to the ground. Let me get that battery. Just a regular old Walmart battery for $49. You got your positive and your negative. Let's see. Oh yeah, that works good. Yep. I use the bungee cord. I'll work to putting I'll put a tighter one on there in a minute. For now, we're gonna get some wire strippers and fix this this wiring that came with it. The dolly's just a little too small to go on. I gotta make the terminal just a little bigger so it'll fit on these posts so I can disconnect it when I'm not using it, because this winch stays on and the remote, it's always on if it's hooked to a battery. So we're gonna fix that where I can take it off and not drain down the battery when I'm not using it. Plus I can just take the battery out real quick and set it in the garage and put it on a trickle charger. All right, let me get some wire snippers and I'll change them ends out. Change the camera a little bit more. Yeah. Trying to find something to lift the camera up just a little bit, guys. Give me a second. I know what I can use. My car keys. This is harder than it looks. You got Parkinson's. All right, let's try that. All right, got a couple of wrenches, some snips, snip off the red one. Snip off the black one. There's two. Some different terminals on it, some bigger ends. All right. Let's see. There's one red one. Putting these bigger ends on so it'll fit over the terminals so I can take them on and off easily. I'm sure there's other ways to do it. Somebody will comment what else you could do, but this works for me. The red one. I'll do the black one. There we go. There you go, that wasn't so bad. Crank that sucker down. If you get on YouTube and you type in motorized bounce house dolly, you'll see the one I'm talking about where I got this idea from. The guys seem like I like the one they made. Like I can build that. So here you go. I'll put this black one on here. Probably lengthen the cable a little bit. I like zip ties. Keeps everything out of the way. Tighten that up. Yeah, Parkinson sucks. Parkinson sucks. Could be worse. All right, slug her down. There we go. Tighten them terminals up on there with a 1/2 inch. Yeah. There we go. If you get online, you'll see these other dolly somebody made for hauling and rolling up bounce houses, and you'll be able to see how they did it. Like I said, I just looked at what they did, and I thought I could make that, so I made the brackets for this and made it. I probably got $225, $250 in it. It's all new. It should work for what I do. Rolling up in bounce houses. The biggest one we got right now is 36 foot long. So it should roll up no problem, be able to haul it around. But let me put these tools away and we'll try it out. All right. So this switch on here says on and off. You can see that it says on and off. Turn it on. The light's on. There's the winch. That's in. Yep. There you go. Like I said, you should take if you watch the video and then when you go to stand it up, the way this works, it goes up over the top. It's got a roller lead down at the bottom, which I'll show you in a second. Spin it around here. Got a roller lead at the bottom, and this cable doesn't touch anything. Now it's got a roller lead at the top. So if you watch the ones they did on the internet, they hook to the bounce house the strap, and then they pull it like that, and it stands it up. And this is all welded in nice and strong, Unfortunately, my brother's a certified welder, so I can weld enough to save my life, but I let him do the good stuff. But that's it. It just roll them up and down, and then you stretch out the bounce house. You run the straps underneath it, and then I got that chain on there, like I said. You stake that to the ground at the back, and that keeps the two-wheeler from being pulled forward. And then you stake the straps down. And you go over the top of the bounce house with this cable, and hook to the straps on the other end. And then as you pull the cable tight, as you hit the button, it pulls the cable like that and rolls the bounce house up nice and tight. Just watch that video on YouTube and you'll see what I'm talking about. Guys, I appreciate you watching. I appreciate your likes and subscribe if you'd like. I'm just a guy out here with Parkinson's trying to make it. You guys have a good day.